Hi everyone. Sorry I'm talking like this. My voice is gone. Anyways, this is a new project of mine, and a manga project, and I'm drawing a manga. And right now I'm just sketching the characters so that I have a better idea of what I want. So right now I'm busy with a side character named Lyris Shade. She's an elf person. Well, not a person. I don't know. You know what I mean. An elf character, per se. Um, Now this manga I'm making, I'm not gonna publish it or anything. It's just a hobby I wanted to do. I want to try something. I've been drawing since I was little, so I thought from why not. Um, I always like to challenge myself with new projects like this. This one will take a little bit longer than the rest, so that's great. I already have a great story for it. Um, it's it's like inspired from My Hero Academia and a little bit of Harry Potter because I both like them. Um, So of course they have powers. Now this character I'm drawing will have the power of water, so she can melt a bit water to wind. She can also, like Avatar, she can use the water to heal people. The backdrops, I don't know. I'm still deciding what's mm, the backdraws are from these characters. I already drawn the main character, of course, which is my OC, and the rival, which I'll show you later in this video. Um, this character is kind and a little bit shy. I don't know why I make her shy. I just wanted to have a character that's like kind of like scared. Like every anime has a like a scared character, a brave character, and like a mean character. And I really wanted that. Think it as of what's this called again? Um, I don't know. But if you want more information, I'll be glad to do it. The reason I haven't posted the first characters I've drawn is because I've drawn them while I was at work and I cannot record me drawing while I'm busy talking to people. You see, I messed up this lag here. But that's fine. You can always mess up. And drawings, it's fine. It's always good to restart. Well, not at the start, but you know. I just started the other side. I just drew the other side. It doesn't matter anyways because I'm going to decide what she's going to wear later. So, my big idea of this manga is I know there's a lot, but I want a reincarnated story. I know, don't yell at me. I know there's a lot of them and people are getting sick of them. But I really love those stories. I'm not going to make my main character OP like most of them. I'm just think of my main character as Izuku or Tanjiro or just basic people Like they can be powerful, but they have many setbacks. Um, so this world is like a fantasy one, of course, because I'm drawing the green elf. There will be dwarves, orcs, and of course the bad people. Now, the bad people are actually like emotions. So if someone is like in a really dark place in their minds and they cannot control their power or anything or something, I'll decide why they're turning like this. But their body turn like a shadowy form. I will draw them sometime. The next person I have to draw is just a side character. I think human. Yeah, a human. There will be a lot of humans because I don't know. I don't know how to draw some people, but you know, I want to be sure there's not enough both genders because I know that I have a problem with drawing too many females. I don't know why. Maybe because they're like easier for me. Now, don't get me wrong. I love drawing males. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked here. But yeah, this is like a new project of mine. Um, I don't know what made me do this. No one dared me to. I just drew. I was like busy with drawing in the Halloween seasons. In October, I was drawing like horror and everything because Halloween. Um, and I was like, I don't know. That a friend of mine said you could do a lot of things with drawing. You can make money out of it. But I was like, I don't. I do this for fun, not for money. And I was like, yeah, sure, but you can make tattoos or something. I'm like, what? No way. I make a lot of mistakes. Um, like my drawing are not perfect. Like those arms you see, the one is literally smaller than the other one. So I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I, no. Um, and he was like, well, you like anime, right? And I was like, yeah, of course. You literally saw me draw anime before. And he was like, oh yeah, I almost forgot. But he said like, you can do something for that. I was like, okay, and what? And he said like, I don't know, I don't know a lot about anime. You're the expert here. And that got me thinking. That's got me thinking. I was like, okay, I like stories. So in the past, I always made stories about my OCs and everything. I just wrote them down in a book while I was in class, and I just made a story. And I really loved making a story. I made like 5 books or 6. I don't actually remember. I have to check. But yeah, I made like because at the time it was famous Yandere Simulator stories, Walking Dead stories, and more. Actually, fun fact, the texting story I did on my YouTube channel, I did beforehand in my book. um like I said before, I'm not gonna continue that. So sorry about the people who loved my texting story. I got stuck somewhere in the middle of the story and I couldn't continue. I felt like I was stealing too much about the game from Walking Dead, so I'm not gonna continue. Um, but yeah, I always liked making stories, so I thought to myself, why not make a manga? It's drawing and making a story at the same time. Now, I knew beforehand it will be a big, big project. I knew that, okay? I knew I wouldn't be ready in one day. I knew it wouldn't make me be a week even, or a month. I knew that, okay? I literally started in November, and I'm just on the third character. I'm just doing the third character. But I thought, why not? Now I have to say something, right? I did use Pinterest for references. Like the pose is a reference. The hair is a reference. The the clothes is it will be a reference. I will draw them right in a few seconds. But the clothes I did in parts. So it's not the fully same. It's not. Even the eyes are from a different thing. They're not in I just mean they're not from the same photo. So I didn't copy fully of the characters. And I'm doing that with every character. Like I'm using references from Pinterest because I cannot, for the loving God of me, I can't not draw out of my head. I don't know why, but if I draw something out of my head, it doesn't, it's not beautiful. Now, the only thing I can draw out of my head is a bunny. Literally. I'm not kidding. But yeah, so my whole manga will be inspired by some drawings of Pinterest. If you want me to, what's the name? How do you say it? Reference. Like you want the name of the artists. I can do that, I will do that. I can show you the photos and the names. But keep in mind, I did hear the Pinterest themselves are stealing art. I could be wrong, but I did hear this. So, but I can still show you. Like, I really don't mind. But yeah. You see here, I'm busy with the clothes. Also, I really wanted my characters, like in My Hero Academia, like in Harry Potter, to all have a uniform. But I didn't want them to have the same exact uniform. I still wanted to like have them wear the clothes they wanted. So she decided to have a short hand. Is that how you say it in English? I have no idea. Except for a long one. And the other ones, she just, you know, the crafted, I guess. I don't know. And later I will draw a dress. I think it is a dress. I'm actually not sure. Okay. So, yeah, everyone will have a badge and these colors on their neck. So I don't know, what you know what I mean, right? I hope you do. Um, I just realized everyone has long boots. Well, wait, no, never mind. The rifle has short shoes. Okay. I was checking. So, I don't know if an anime does this, but every time my characters use their powers, a symbol shows up on the shoulder. Just to, if I ever give someone my manga to read, they know when the person is using their power. It's also more easier for me to remember they're using their power. Because I'm a very forgetful person. Um, I like see, I'm showing you the persons already drew wrong. Well, yeah. So these characters are already did. So I'm just going back and forth to see how I did my uniform to get a better idea of what I wanted to for her. So I'll show you later how my characters look like the other two, but right now I'm just going back and forth to look at how she looks. Right now I'm drawing the skirt with a belt. That's not a belt, by the way. It will be a shorter belt in between, just so you know. The color scheme, I have no idea. Mangas are drawn black and white, so I was thinking for not. But if I really, really wanted to, I could, after the manga is done, draw the anime like a real, person. I mean, I am a real person, but I'm saying as a real anime person does. I don't know how they're creators. Are they called creators? Probably. So, see, the legs are gone. I did it. Haha. I'm gonna try to do this more. As you can see, the voiceover and the drawing in between. I don't even know if you can hear me. I hope you do. So that's done. That's done. I always do a big version of them and then a smaller version. I don't know why. I think it's just so I know how they look like at close and far at the same time. And you will see I was better at the hair at close up than the far one. Because I actually didn't like the hair right there. But I left it because I didn't have any other idea what hair she wanted. At first, I thought braids, but I'm, I don't know. I have a lot of characters to still draw, and I didn't want them to all have the same hairstyle. So I did her the easiest one because I was planning to draw her a lot and a lot. Same with the rival and the main character, of course. Now, a lot of animes have characters that people don't like Mineta or other people. But I don't want to do that. The one person that loves every girl. That's like oh, Demon Slayer has that. My Hero Academia has that. Death Note has that. Just some guy who is obsessed with a girl or guy, doesn't matter. I don't want to do that. I'm not interested to have my story in any relationship. They're teenagers, all of them, except for her. Well, she is a teenager, but she is 115 because she's an elf. But yeah, they're all teenagers except for the teachers and the principal. Of course, makes sense. Now, the only relationships I'll do is a gay ship. I don't know who yet. I'll decide later. Why? Because to me, not a lot of anime people or manga writers do that. There are. Don't get me wrong. I know that it exists. For some reason, I cannot say that word. Exists. There we go. Haha. But it's still not a lot. The same thing with trans people. So my story will have a character that is trans. Like I forgot what their. Oh, here we go. Yeah, quiet person. But I just want to make my story more open and comfortable for anyone who's going to read it. I'm not gonna publish it in real time, but I am going to post it on YouTube, and you can see some clips of me on TikTok, because why not? YouTube and TikTok. For this one though, when I do this, I'm not gonna be like you see in my VTuber model, because I don't feel like I can't really do it while I draw, because my VTuber is on my computer and not on my phone, and I have no idea how to film my book at the same time as my face. So I'm not gonna do that. But I love being a VTuber. I don't know why. It makes me more comfortable to talk. I'm not really a talker, so I'm trying to talk a lot of in this video because I've seen people do this, the talk overs, and it's more um interesting to people who's watching this to hear me talk. Um, they can also have more understanding on this story I'm about to make. Um, Now, beforehand, nothing in this story ever happened to me. Just making, just putting it out there. Nothing happened to me in here. Okay? um, Thankfully. But I just always loved making stories, drawing. I never stopped. I did take many breaks, of course. Everyone does. But you know, I drew since I was 4, like I mentioned, and right now I'm 22. And 2 weeks or one? Is it one now? No, in 2 weeks or one, I don't remember. It's my birthday, but I think two. And I'm doing this, recording this, at 27th December. So Christmas is already over, sadly. And it's in January, of course. But yeah, I've of course improved. I have still a lot to improve on, but I have improved. I don't know why, but I am better at drawing creepy things than um like people. You see that on TikTok, by the way, because I posted one of my old drawings. Right now, I'm showing you the characters are already drawn. The main character I went over with black. I will do that with the rest too. So as you see, everyone has a mark. Those like the bike mark will be my OCs, and the other one will be that one. Right now I'm looking at her power because I wanted to make a mark close by hers. So right here I made a water drop and some things. Okay, well that's the end of the video, so I hope you enjoyed, and maybe until next time we'll meet again. Bye bye.